and on Instagram. Good morning and welcome to our Feel Good session. This is streamed live on Zoom, Instagram, Facebook and YouTube, where everything is saved in case we have any technical issues. There's always something. Please, Zoom participants, log back in or go straight to any of the other channels. YouTube has hundreds of workouts saved. We're going to start. It is Friday. We've made it here. How are you, Mummy?
Fine, thank you.
Brilliant. So we're going to start with a bit of breathing, just to calm the body and mind. You made it here today. Really important to kick in the parasympathetic nervous system. All I want you to do is place your hands on your lap, relax the body, have a nice straight spine, but try and just focus on the breath. So close your eyes if you need to. Deep breaths in and a lovely long exhale out. Maybe just tuning in to see if that heart rate is a little bit high like mine. Try and slow it down. Try and get present in this moment. I call these breath snacks, really important. Anytime you're feeling anxious or stressed, and here today we're just preparing ourselves for this lovely workout, this investment in our physical and mental health. I'm going to try and breathe in to the count of 4 and then exhale for longer, maybe to the count of 6, even 8. Let's try and do that for a couple of rounds. So breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4 and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4 and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last round. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4 and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. Just place your hands over your eyes. Let's take one more lovely positive inhale. Open your eyes with your hands still there. Get used to a bit of light. Smile. You made it here. Exhale. Release the hands away from your face. Well done, everyone. Mummy's going to do everything seated. I'm going to use that lovely breath to start warming the body up. So we're going to try and use that 1, 2, 3, 4 and then exhale nice and slow as we bring the arms all the way down. Beautiful. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4 and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We can now add in a little bit of a heel raise. If you're seated, it's a lot easier. If anyone is able to balance, and please keep your chair or your wall near you, we can try to lift the heels as we reach those arms up, stretching up and then exhaling as we bring them down. Lovely. Now you should feel it on the back of those lower leg muscles. Is that okay, Mummy? Breathing in, reaching, stretching the spine, big smiles. You made it. Lovely to see everyone on Zoom that's got their cameras on. One more. Breathe in and exhale. Wonderful. We're going to start just circling and getting the synovial fluid around the joints, just lubricated. We're going to start with some neck circles. So we're just drawing a big imaginary circle with our heads, our chin, maybe 3 one way, relaxing the shoulders away from your ears and then change direction. Our head and necks can get really tight, especially if you're sitting for long periods. So just loosening the body up, all part of our warm-up or our mobility snack as I call them. Then we're going to start doing the same with our hands. So I've just got my arms pointed out in front of me. I'm going to circle out my wrists. Little challenge. Some of you are great at balance, otherwise Mummy's going to stay seated. And we're going to just bring one leg circling out the ankle as well. Beautiful. keep our brains fit, to reduce risks of Alzheimer's and dementia. We're going to change direction. Beautiful. So really circle out. It is freezing in the UK. I know we have global participants every week, but we're going to try and keep everything nice and warm. Are your hands warm? Oh, they're warmer than mine. Mine are always cold. Other side. So if you're balancing, please keep a wall or a chair near you. Don't worry if you can't balance the whole time. This is quite difficult. You can reset by placing the foot down. Otherwise, if you're seated, Mummy, can you feel your thigh muscles even working? So she's got a lovely leg extension where her foot's off the ground and she's working her quadricep muscles and our brains, and release. Brilliant. Both sides, have you done it? Well done. So in terms of balance work, I always try and get a bit of balanced snack in. It could be a minute a day. There's incredible research to show if you can balance on one leg, if you're able to stand for up to 10 seconds. So please, Mummy, grab, if you want to stand up, I will also show them the seated option. So Mummy's going to balance on one leg. She's got the chair there. If you think you're confident, you can always keep your hands on your waist and have the chair there. Maybe place your finger rather than your whole hand as you get better at it. Seated option is just to hold here. With a lovely leg extension, I'm tightening these muscles here. Focus, hold your belly button in towards your spine, engaging your stomach muscles. And then are you changing sides, Mummy? Yeah. Brilliant. So 10 seconds is what the study showed, which we mentioned a few weeks ago. You can check on YouTube a little bit more about it, but they're actually saying you could live longer if you're able to balance. So maybe something to work up to if you're able to stand. Otherwise, holding this extension, I'm really thinking about the mind over muscle, really tensing these muscle groups and release. Wonderful. Similarly, Mummy, if you just come to that side of the chair, so just make sure you've got a bit of space. What we're going to do, I'll show you standing, but I can show you seated as well. We're going to lift one leg up. We're going to try and open out the hips slightly. Then bring that foot down. Then we're going to bring it back up and then back in the middle and down. My son Sahil, when he was little at school, said they do this as sports. They do opening the gate and closing the gate. Now what I want you to focus on is this lovely hip ball and socket joint that gets very tight. You might not be able to open out wide. If it's difficult to stand, we can do this seated. So I'm just going to open out, bring the foot down. It can tap or it can even hover, which is a bit harder, and then bring it down. Can you feel that, Mummy? The straighter your body is to the front, the more you're isolating the movement so that you're not twisting, because we want the hip joint to try and open up. Shall we try the other side? Are you good? So let's just get Mummy round to the other side, and I'll do it seated for those. So we're lifting up, we're going to open out, bring it down, lift it back up, bring it in and down. Good. Breathe as we go. Don't forget about the breathing. That's why that breath snack at the beginning is so useful, because we're using our breathing in all of our exercises. We're not holding our breath. Good. Can you feel that? Even seated, my hips feel quite tight and release. So great one to do. Last little challenge. We're doing a lot of balance today. Is we're going to do some circles. Again, seated is a great option. All I'm doing is lengthening the leg, and now I'm going to do 3 circles in one direction, big or small, and then change direction. How does this one feel, Mummy? Good? Does it feel nice and loose? A little bit looser here in the hips? So these hips get really tight, and it's our sedentary lifestyle where we're sitting for long periods. Also, stress, anxiety can all gather in your hips. So sometimes you'll feel that your hips are quite tight. Let's change sides if you can. Couple of circles and then other way. Even here, my thigh muscles, my quadriceps have to really work here to lift this leg and back down. Well done. So 3 or 4 little techniques of balance work. I would love you to do them every single day to help reduce your risks of falls. For younger people as well, it's so important in your training because you're going to help strengthen and correct any muscular imbalances. And I want you to be as independent and live as strong a life as possible. So within your limitations, because everyone is different, whatever you manage to do there, well done. We have started getting our steps in here. You could be jogging. Some of you I know, even in your 70s, 80s and 90s, jog with me. Everyone is different again, but I'm going to give you lots of options. Otherwise, a seated, nice, powerful march is great. We're raising our heart rate. We're going to get a little bit of aerobic training in. What we're going to do today is we've done a Tabata before, which is a style of training. We've actually done quite a few where we've done 20 seconds on and 10 seconds rest. Then we did 30 seconds one week, right, Mummy? Then we did 10 seconds rest. Just a couple of exercises. Today, we're going for a little challenge. Should we do 45 seconds? Yep, 45 seconds. Are we energized and ready? This is your challenge. You don't have to do it today. You stop, you restart, you reset. You can come back to this on YouTube and try again. So please don't worry if you can't do it all today. We're going to start with some boxing. So if anyone is used to my workouts, you can grab some little tins. Do you want to hold the tins today? From your kitchen cupboard, Andrew, I can see you've already got your light dumbbells on Zoom. Fabulous work, so has Tarun Auntie. We're going in 5 seconds. We're going to be punching away any stress, any worries, maybe stepping out with our feet as well. Fast or slow. This is the best stress reliever there is. And I've got all ages boxing with me on Zoom this morning that I can see. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. If you're watching, join in. I guarantee this is going to boost your mood, your energy levels, your productivity if you're working from home, and just get rid of any stress that you may have. We're going for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Are you okay? Yeah. And relax. Breathe and relax. You're going to have a little break. The next exercise is going to be star jumps. So we're going to start again in about 10 seconds or so. So quite a short break. You could use a weight for star jumps. I'd probably prefer you just all to give me a lovely big clap. Mummy, when you're ready, will you start showing them the single leg star jump? Seated. So we go the same direction. Mummy often does double leg. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. If you need more rest, please take it. Seated or standing, I want to hear you clap. Come on, imagine I can hear you clap. If you've got a weight, obviously don't clap and bang the weights, but otherwise give me a clap because you so deserve this clap. We're all here and you made it. You've taken time out of your busy schedules to actually invest in your health. I'm super proud of you. My heart rate's going up. 15 seconds if you need a rest, because this is a longer period of work than usual. Please rest and rejoin if and when you're ready. We have got 5 seconds. Are you okay, Mummy? Yeah. Are we getting nice and warm? Relax, breathe. Super work. It's super cold in the UK, but now I'm feeling lovely and warm. Are you feeling warm? Yeah. Good. So great way to warm up in the winter from the comfort of your homes. Literally last exercise. Everyone on Zoom, are we okay? You're all very fit. I think most of you got through that 45 seconds. So we're going to lift our knees. We're thinking about our stomach muscles, really working to bring that knee to belly button height, seated or standing. You can add in a little rope pull, as if you're pulling on a rope. Good, I can see Purnima Auntie's holding some hand weights. We're going in 3, you've already started 2, 1, let's go everyone. Beautiful work, lifting up, amazing. Keep it going for me. Let me see everyone on Zoom. Mummy, you keep them going. If you can, I'm going to just have a quick little look on Zoom. Amazing work, everyone. Keep it going, that's it. We have got so many of you on Zoom this morning. Well done to Rupesh's iPad, Lat Auntie, Lal, Aish Uncle, Aryan Dev, Pravin Shah. We've got a few more seconds, everyone. Can we keep going? Yes, you can. Pushpa Ben, Sheila, Andrew, of course, Rusik and Hansa. Woo, Hamida Auntie, Taruna Auntie. Relax, everyone. Well done. How are you feeling? If 0, I will stop the timer. Mummy, how are you feeling? You should be quite out of breath. Take some deep breaths. Good. Can you give me a number? My mum, I was just going to say, saving the best till last. My mum on Zoom, come with Ben Shah. She's a 7 out of 10. 10 is where, Lavina, I can't carry on. Mummy's an 8. Well done. 0 is where you're asleep. Taruna Auntie, let's see some numbers on Zoom. Andrew's about a 7. Good. Purnima Auntie's an 8 out of 10. Very, very good. So that is your baseline. You can always play this back on YouTube. If you have 2 minutes, just do that for me. It was actually about 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes work, but it'll take you 3 minutes to do. We're going to move into our strength section straight away. Sit-in stands or squats, the king of lower body exercises, but obviously not all my participants can stand. So I'm going to show you a few options and I want you to warm up with me with the legs. So we're going to start with a leg extension. So anyone that's not able to stand, I want you to lift the leg. Mummy, can you feel these muscles here? Everyone place your hands on your thighs and release. These are supporting your knees. So when I hear about knee pain, this is a great exercise you can do anywhere. Under the dining table, people wouldn't even know in a restaurant. When you're watching TV, Mummy's adding in holds. So you can really focus and hold. That's level 1. If you can't stand, I want you to do your leg extensions. Level 2 is with the support of your chair or sofa. I want you to hold on to the base of your chair. Knees are going to go out in line with your toes, the same direction. The weight is in the back part of my foot, in my heels. I can see my toes, right, Mummy? And we're just going to lift up with a chair a few inches and come down. Let's lift up, breathe out just a few inches. We're activating, we're warming all the muscles up. This is really effective as well. Can you feel how your muscles have to engage and tighten? Good. 1 more for me. So we're just doing 5 little activations, a couple of inches. You've got your chair there as support. Next level, and I know a lot of you can come up all the way up. If you need your chair handles, if they're higher, that's a great way to hold on. Otherwise, we're going to try and come up. For those that can, squeeze up and slowly come down. Now check your form. Can you see your toes as you come up? Is the weight in your heels? Are your knees always going out in line with your toes? Is your stomach muscles squeezed in? Are you breathing out as you come up like I can hear Mummy? Brilliant. We're going to do 5 more. I know some of you on my regulars on Zoom, I can see you are already holding your weights. I think Andrew has got some heavier weights than usual. He is incredible. So the next level will be moving up with weight, but we're just doing 2 more body weight, or if you've already got your weights, well done. Breathe out. Now think about the muscles you're engaging. I'm going to show you from the side. You come down nice and slow, touch down, and squeeze back up. Really engaging glutes, thighs, and stomach. How do you feel, Mummy? Are you very warm?
Yes.
Good. should feel out of breath and then again, yes? With the weights, this is where strength training is so important to reduce risks of osteoporosis, helping to lower blood sugar levels if you've got diabetes, reversing things like type 2 diabetes, and it's fabulous for our mental health. There's a whole list of benefits. The best thing about strength training is that you're going to try and increase your weight gradually over time. It's actually called progressive overload. So you may want to grab, maybe today, if you're new, some tins, maybe a plastic bottle, a laundry bottle. If you've got any weights and you're used to squats, think about the weight you're doing. I want the 3 repetitions, so 7, 8, 9, 10, around the 3 or 4 last ones, to be challenging. That's where you're on the right weight. Yeah, shall we try, mummy? So we're going to all go for 10 more. If you're doing your leg extensions, you could just hold a little weight out with straight arms. Let's go, everyone. Squeezing up, doing what you can, whichever version of the sit and stand you can do. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Oh, I love seeing everyone on Zoom with their different weights. We've got safe household objects. We've got dumbbells for those of you that have invested in them. Anything goes. Brilliant. Breathe out. Mummy, are you keeping track of the numbers?
Yeah.
Yes. What are we on? 5?
Yeah.
Brilliant. We're going to try and aim for 10, but I want perfect form. I really want you to feel each repetition, even if you do less, quality over quantity. Brilliant. Shall we do 2 more? Lift and squeeze. Wonderful. Last one. All the way up. Breathe out and release. Well done. 9. We got 1 more. Bonus one. There we go. And release. So, every time you sit on a chair in the day, this is a little new challenge I just thought of. How about every time you sit? The first time you sit, whether it's to put the TV on or to just have a little break, you just give me 5 sit and stands or 5 leg extensions, then watch your TV program, then sit with your family and relax. I mean, it would be very inspiring. I think the rest of the family would be so inspired if you started doing sit and stands. Can we do this challenge this time? So even if you do it on the weekend, does everyone think I'm crazy, or is that a good idea?
Yeah.
We could just add in 5 squats. Every time you sit on a chair, think of Lavina and just add in 5 squats. The reason I'm saying is exercise snacking. You can start marching out, but I'm letting you rest on purpose. We're going to do 1 more challenging round, but if you've got the energy, march out. Every time you do a little micro movement, these bite-sized snacks, you're firing up your metabolism. You're actually able to get in a little bit of movement every single time, tying it onto an existing habit. So every time you sit down, Mommy, even for your lunch and dinner, you just sit down and just give me 5 squats, with or without any weight. That would be quite amazing, and you'll probably notice how much we spend time sitting down, right? But that way you've got a little bit of movement in. I think that's genius today. What do you think? Am I crazy or genius?
No, it's good.
It's a good idea. Everyone on Zoom, are we happy with the challenge this week? Yay, good. Okay, so let's do 1 more set. This time we're going to add in a lovely shoulder press. So if you're not able to stand, I want you to hold, even if it's your water bottle, you're going to just add in an extension and a press. This shoulder press is where we're mimicking being able to put something up in your cupboards, on your shelves yourself. So some of you have already started. This is a nice little warm-up. Think about the weights you're using. Can you feel it in your upper body? We're now going to add in, for those that can, the actual squat and holding your trophy up above your head. So whatever weight you're using For your squats, shall we do 10? We've done 30 or more squats today then. Breathe in, breathe out. Do whatever you can, even if you start off and then it gets difficult, you can sit down and do some leg extensions or have a little rest. Breathe out. Lift those lovely trophies over your head. So lovely to see you on Zoom. Brilliant. Don't forget your form of the legs. The knees are going out. Stomach muscles are in. Good. This should be getting you quite out of breath. This is a nice full body move. Really challenging. What number, Mummy? 6. 6. Good. Can you count for me? Beautiful. What are we on? 7. Breathe out. Don't worry if you need to stop. Have a little rest. Good. 8 for those that are still going. Power through. Well done. 9. Leg extensions or rest if you need to. Lovely. And 10. Woo! Holding your trophies. Super well done. Now, you probably can't hear, but I am pretty out of breath. Are you? So, very effective because we're building muscle mass. We're not losing our muscle by lots of high intensity cardio. This is more important, strength training, than the cardio side for me. Personally, I think for longevity, reducing risk of chronic illnesses. We're now going to carry on warming up our upper body with the best strength move, which is press-ups. If you can do them against your wall, if you've done them before, by all means start. Wall is the best place where Mummy's going to demonstrate. For anyone seated, I'm going to show you the seated option, which is literally here, pressing against your thighs, feet nice and wide. We're going to come down and really engage these upper body muscles. You're trying to bend your arm in a nice 90 degrees. My back is straight, so I'm not rounding. I've got a lovely straight spine, whether you're seated or standing. Mummy's doing it against the wall. I will also demonstrate against the wall. Some of you have progressed to against a higher, like kitchen island, tabletop, whatever works. Well done. You're doing about 10 repetitions. I'm just going to demonstrate here. My hands are nice and wide. Feet closer is easier. Feet away is harder. I've got the straight line from the top of my head to my heel. I go towards the wall. I breathe out as I come away. It's my whole body weight. Inhale, exhale. My stomach muscles are sucked in towards my spine. Squeezing out. Can you feel this, Mummy? Breathe in, breathe out. I can make it harder by moving further away from the wall. Or like I said, if you've got your kitchen island, another challenge, you could just do 10 little wall press-ups. Anyone seated, let me have a quick look at everyone that I can see on Zoom while Mummy finishes hers off. Well done, everyone. You're doing so well. Well done, Andrew, against a lower surface. Super work. And we've got Irish Auntie, Lal Uncle. I think they're both working out, challenging themselves there. Brilliant. Super work. So roll out your wrists. Do you feel that the whole body is taking, your whole body weight really is there against your, so your wrists will be getting stronger, but just circle them out. So you've got a nice bit, little movement to release them. And what we're going to do now is we're going to carry on with our chest press. So we're going to practice this move without any weights. Can you see I've got a lovely 90-degree bend here? So I'm going to fix that little school protractor that I go around and measure here. Already, don't you feel strong and powerful? If you hold any weights, that's fine. But first of all, we're going to practice by squeezing those elbows in towards each other and back to that perfect 90 degrees. So my shoulders don't drop. They stay nice and high, shoulder height. I'm squeezing in and out. Now I can feel that without any weight. Can you, Mummy? If you really tighten all of these muscles, and the reason I'm working your chest today is to help reduce this rounding, the kyphosis of the spine when we are all on screens or sitting for long periods. So we're going to squeeze in, exhale, inhale. Let's try and add maybe some tins. Shall we try, Mummy? If you do hold any weight, please keep your wrist straight to your forearm so that you're not bending at your wrist. It stays nice and straight. So maybe pick some light weights, seated or standing. If you're seated, not if you're standing, so I'd rather you focus on the chest press. If you're seated, Mummy, you can try lifting your heels up as the weights come in, heels down as they come out. Now, Mummy, can you see your shoulder, your elbows have dropped? So we're going to squeeze in and keep those elbows up. Perfect. Brilliant. Exhale. Inhale. Are you breathing? If it's too hard, drop your weight. Maybe just try body weight till you perfect it. Can everyone feel this? Squeeze in and out. Mummy, lift those elbows up. 90 degrees. Good. Squeeze in and out. Should we do 2 more? I can really feel this. It's quite challenging, even for me. I'm trying to lift the heels, but honestly, just focus on this chest press and release. Whew. Quite tough, right? Did it feel too hard?
In the hands.
Yes, here, right? How was that, everyone? Quite challenging. Give me a thumbs up if you felt it. If you can, we're going to do 1 more set, but it might be too difficult with the weight, so I'd rather you do maybe just body weight. What we can do is maybe just body weight. We're going to add in a shoulder press. Then we're going to go back to the chest press. Can you see this perfect position? Then we're going to squeeze in and then we're going to squeeze out. Wow, my upper body is already feeling it. So I think we should just do body weight. Let's forget the heel raises. We're going to focus on this little sequence to get our brains nice and fit. So I'll do it standing, Mummy, you do it seated. Try and look in the mirror. Can you see one arm is higher than the other? That's okay. So just watch yourself when you practice this, maybe after the session, in front of the mirror, maybe tomorrow. We're all ready. So we're going to do a shoulder press. Exhale. Inhale, back to that perfect position. Then we're doing the chest press. Squeeze in, squeeze out. Let's lift up. Shoulder press. Back in. Good. Chest press. In and out. 90 degrees. Yeah. Big smiles. Press up and down. Relax the shoulders. I know it's hard. Squeeze in. Good. And out. Beautiful. Press up. Lovely. Straighten up and in. Make sure your stomach muscles are in. I'm not even moving my back. I'm not swinging around. I've got everything nice and tight to help support these exercises. Good. Shall we do 1 more? I can really feel this without any weights. 1 more. Big shoulder press. Well done. Back in. Chest press. Squeezing in and out. Give it all a shake. Amazing. How did that feel? Tough? Quite hard, yeah? A little bit challenging for the brain there as well. We are going to try a chair plank today for those that are able. And Mummy obviously surprised us by being able to do a plank on the floor. I'm not expecting everyone on these workouts to do this. This is why this session is for all ages. We've had up to 100 and the care homes are still using them. They messaged me just last week to say they're just still using them. So I don't expect you to do a chair plank. What I'd like to demonstrate, Mummy, I'd like you to just do the chair plank today because we've done a lot of upper body. Obviously, you've seen her do it on the floor. I'm going to show you the seated option, which is what we did last week. which some of you probably really felt, where I've got a lovely straight back. I'm seated. Mummy's doing her chair plank with her shoulders directly over her wrists. Straight line all the way down. Stomach muscles drawn in. Breathe here. Maybe just hold for 10 seconds, Mummy. Bring the legs in carefully. Reset and rejoin. For those on the chair, all I'm going to do is hold onto the chair and lean back. But I'm sucking my stomach muscles in. And I'm holding. I can hold it here for a few seconds and come forward. You should be able to feel, you could even put your hands here for a more advanced move, just on each opposite shoulders, forward and back. Can you feel the stomach muscles have to engage? Because it's a straight back, coming in, good. Mummy, try your plank again. Beautiful straight lines, the hips can go slightly lower, belly button is sucked in like there's a rope pulling up. Well done. Whoever's trying the plank, maybe just hold for a few seconds. It's your whole body weight. Well done. Breathing, Mummy, are you good? And release. Where did you feel that? Obviously, it's taking all your weight on your wrists again. We've done quite a lot of work today. So circle out your wrists. But you should also feel that your stomach muscles are working. I want your back so nice and straight that it's going to help your posture and your spine health. That's why the plank really recruits every single muscle. You can even keep your glutes tight. Your legs have to stay strong, right? It's everything. So are we good? You want to do one more? Should we do one more? I'm going to do 2 or 3 of these where I'm leaning back and then squeezing back in. But here, I'm thinking about my stomach muscles. Well done. Anyone doing a plank, or just march it out if this doesn't suit you. Just find an exercise that works. 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Well done. You've done 3 planks there, Mummy. Super well done.
5, 6.
Yeah, maybe more. So whatever anyone managed to do, I don't want you moving furniture around. I'm just doing that because we have to demonstrate everything. So please keep practicing. Maybe not every day with the plank, just build up to maybe a few more seconds each time. We're going to do a little bit of low work on these abdominals here on the sides, our obliques. So I'm going to show you the move without any weight. We're going to have one hand by your ear, opening this elbow out. So again, this really opens out those chest muscles rather than rounding. I've got a nice straight spine. Other arm is going to be here. Mummy, you can, let's do the same side. So we're going to reach across. We're reaching down. This hand's going down my leg, and then I'm squeezing back up. So I'm reaching down and up. Now, where can you feel this? Can you feel it here? I want you to think about the bend in that trunk area, the side, those love handles, squeezing up. So we're going down and up. We're doing this just body weight because I want you to really feel it. Tighten here and squeeze back up. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. Does everyone feel that? I need a bit of feedback from Zoom. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Thumbs up, yes? Okay, good. I've got some feedback. Let's do 6 on the other side, just body weight. Then we'll add in maybe an optional little plastic bottle or a dumbbell you can hold down and up. Now I'm going to show you this way. It's like I'm between 2 panes of glass. So my body is literally staying really straight, and then I'm reaching down, and then I'm squeezing up. Think about the sides, yeah? Working hard. Good. Thank you, Sheila Auntie. She's given a big thumbs up on Zoom. Well done. Down and squeeze up. Brilliant. I hope you can all feel this. Anyone on Instagram, Facebook, even if you just join in for one exercise, it's better than nothing. Join in for an exercise snack. One more, reaching down and up. Yay, well done. Did you feel it?
Yes.
Okay, shall we add a little challenge? This is going to be just one last challenge. I would hold something fairly light, so maybe the tins or maybe your pink dumbbells. You want to try that? Anything, even a plastic bottle would work perfectly. Let's just do 5 on each side. So mummy, just one. You're going to hold it in your right arm like me. Other arm, elbow stays nice and wide and open. Standing or seating nice and tall. We're just going to reach down and squeeze up. Good. Inhale and exhale. Now focus. Send that mind to muscle connection. It's the sides of the body that we're working here. Those lovely love handles. We love them really. Yep, beautiful. One more. Inhale and then nice and straight. Did you feel it? Good. Hopefully you might think of me tomorrow or the day after. You might feel it there. So I'll show you some stretches at the end that you can do in case you remember me in a nice way. So down and squeeze up. Can you feel it? We're reaching down. Beautiful. And we're coming back up. Now I don't know if you feel it more seated or standing. Are you okay? Can you feel it, mummy?
Yeah.
Good, good, good. So reach down, last one, and up. Well done, everyone. We have got 1 minute before we stretch to do a last little bit of boxing. We're going to get rid of any tension, negativity, stress, whatever is worrying you. I want it all out here for the mental health benefits of exercise. Shall we punch out, mummy? Let's go. So we can punch with or without weights. It is much harder with weights, obviously. We're going to go for about 20 seconds. So give me anything you've got left. This is your finisher. The last little bit of exercise of the day. 10 more seconds. Punch it out. Keep it going. Lovely. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I challenged myself there with my dumbbells, and I'm so impressed when I see people on Zoom that have been on these workouts for over 2.5 years. They're using their dumbbells, punching out. Super work, everyone. We're going to spend a few minutes. This is the most important part. Our stretch snack at the end to loosen up all the muscles, reduce risk of injuries, reduce that soreness. I want you all to take a nice seat. Actually, if you are standing, we can even do this standing. So let's reach your right arm over, mummy. And we're going to just stretch out all the way. You can look up at this hand. You're going to feel a lovely stretch, hopefully all the way down the side of your body. Give me a little wave if you can. Super. Smile to yourself. And release. My heart rate is still high from all that work we've done. So I want you to take deep breaths. This is your little bit of self-care. Bring that heart rate back down. So mummy reaches on towards me. Does it want to go all the way here? Can you feel that? There we go. Brilliant. Deep breaths in and out. Release it off. Well done. We are going to take a seat now. So all we're going to do is just stretch out some of the main muscle groups we've worked. Sitting nice and tall, I'm just hugging one knee in. Just see how that feels. Does that feel okay? Nice? You're doing that very well. She's smiling. Do you like this one? Good. If you want, we can then turn this into a nice glute stretch where we place the foot on the knee. Just pushing this knee out slightly, you might feel, where do you feel this? Here? Good, so our glutes, yeah? Even our hips, we've worked everything today in this workout. So you can push out a little bit if you want. You can bring this toe and flex it towards the knee. Just think about your positioning to make this a little bit deeper. This may be enough. Hold and breathe for a couple of deep breaths. If you want to make it challenging, you can bring your chest towards your shin. So towards your leg, would lie straight back. Breathe in, breathe out. I can really feel this. Obviously, I'm pushing quite a lot on that knee. Did you feel that? Good. Release it off. We want to hold these stretches for about 15 to 20 seconds minimum to really get that flexibility. Like I said, really important when you've worked new muscle groups, reducing risks of injury. Breathe in. This is your moment where we don't have to think about anything else. Just be present with your breath and your body. Congratulate yourself for this workout. And then same thing again. You can maybe apply a little bit of pressure to ease that out, or you could just keep it there. You could even come forwards to make it a bit deeper. Give me 2 deep breaths here, in and out. The power of breath, getting that heart rate back down to normal. Good, and release. Well done. We're going to do a stretch with our legs straight out, toes flexed towards us. I'm spending a few more minutes stretching today. So this is a perfect one on YouTube if you want to come back and just do a few stretches. You could play 5 minutes even. Lifting up, we're going to just reach forward to that straight leg. It doesn't matter if you can't touch your toes. Just reach for your shins, but I want the leg to be straight so you feel a stretch from the top of your thighs all the way down to your ankles. Breathe in, breathe out. Does that feel good, Mummy? Well done. Lovely straight leg. Relax the head, neck and shoulders. No tension. Inhale, exhale, roll it up. Beautiful. Let's do the same on the other side. I hope you're enjoying these moments of self-care. We need to treat our body and mind to this. It's so important. Straight leg, toes coming towards me, reaching for wherever feels good. You could even just rest your thighs, relax the shoulders, head, neck. Deep breaths in and out. Can you feel this lovely stretch? The straighter your leg is, the more you're obviously going to feel it. Hopefully you're noticing that your stretching has improved. Maybe since you started these workouts. That in itself is amazing progress. Brilliant. We are going to do a little shoulder stretch. I'll do it standing just so you can see, but you can stay seated. One arm straight in front of you. I'm getting the other hand above or below the elbow and bringing that in towards my chest, looking over that shoulder, releasing out the back. You can even roll out your wrist here one final time if you want, or just relax. And the other side, reaching round, just hooking it in. The more it comes in towards me, the more I'm going to feel that lovely stretch. Can you feel this one? Deep breaths in and out. Do you enjoy stretching, Mommy? Yeah, it's so good, right? Just relaxes the body and mind. Energizes us to take on whatever you've got on today. We're going to finish with our famous feel-good hug. Don't think I've forgotten. Like a seated or standing cat-cow, breathe in lots of positivity, extend the arms, arch your back, lift through your chin, and then round out as you breathe out. I want the whole spine to almost come as a C position, C shape. So the chin comes down to the chest. You should feel all the vertebrae open, tucking the tailbone under. And I'm going to give Mommy a hug. If you've got anyone with you or near you, some of you have worked out as partners, otherwise a big hug. You're not alone. This is the beauty of our community. Big inhale. Me and Mummy send you a big hug. Well done, as always. This is the highlight of our week because we're both so busy. But I know I'm going to spend this special time with my mother-in-law, my Mummy. It's amazing that we can actually do this together. I hope it's the highlight of your week. With our busy lives, we're going to take a nice big positive inhale, breathing in lots of positivity. Exhale any negativity, tension. I hope it's all gone. Mummy, could you do one in Gujarati for us?
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા સુખ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો બધા અશુભ વિચારો બહાર કાઢો.
Beautiful. One final big positive inhale. Capture all that positivity at the top. Bring it down to your heart center now. I want you to take a moment, close your eyes, and really thank your amazing body as you bow down. Congratulate yourself for whatever you managed to do today. Super well done. Give yourselves a clap. We did it! So we're going to say goodbye to all the platforms, and I am going to come and talk to Zoom. Bear with me for 1 minute while I say goodbye to everyone. I'm streaming multiple